So, hello everybody, this is George Kovac and I'm interviewing Diana Floresco from Money Channel. Hi Diana.
Hi George, hello ladies and gentlemen.
Diana, you have invited EOS for the last 2 years to participate in your show. Why is that?
You are in an industry which is very much alive during the crisis. You grew when other markets, other segments of the economy were decreasing, let's call it this way. So you're a very interesting business model. We are talking about a market with a lot of ramifications. Yeah? We are talking about a social perspective. You are collecting debts from people, yeah? And of a business perspective. Yeah? You are doing that for money. Yeah? Yeah. So basically it's the relationship between you and the banks and the viewers, and basically your input is very important because it's just a piece of the puzzle that we need to create for the viewers. This is the economy, this is what's going on, this is what will going on.
So do you think it's important for debt collection companies to have a good media relation?
You know what my first instinct is? To ask you that. So the answer is, of course, it is because you have a social component which you need to take care of. You have the business aspects, and this is where we and the PR go in. Yeah, to build a bridge in between the economics, the business, you know, environment and everything, and the social part. We need to explain people why this is happening, why a certain company decides to sell or to outsource a certain portfolio. So it's basically also education for everybody involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to answer to your question, yes, we do think it's important. Otherwise, we would not join your show every once in a while, as we are often invited. What interests you about our industry as a journalist?
Well, we are talking about the crisis since 2007 because we've been covering also financial markets a lot. And we've been seeing how this process has moved on from one market to the other. And it has come to Romania also. Debt collection is very important, was very important until the moment on the consumer side, consumer loans. And it's important to let the people know what's going on, why the banks are selling those debts, at what prices, what you are doing, and also from this perspective, moving forward will be very interesting to see how your strategy develops. We've talked today, live, about your strategy in mortgages. Yeah, this is a much more sensitive topic because we're not talking about objects that people bought. We are talking about their homes, and I'll be very interested to see how you market that.
Whenever we have an interview, you tend to ask me questions about the region. So you ask not only, okay, how is EOS or how is the collection going in Romania, but you also ask about the region. Do you think this is important for you, these kind of figures that helps you? I mean, does it support you to have a survey like this?
It's very important to have certain surveys which are well fundamented. We are Money Channel. We look at the figures first, but it's not only important that idea of the survey. We need to take the information that you provide us with and put it in the context. That's why we look all the time at the region, because it's important to see how Romania is doing as opposed to Poland or Czech Republic or Hungary, and always have a benchmark. Like you have peers in this market, we have also the duty, I believe, to take an information and put it in the right context and make correlations, because we do this with the debt collectors, we do this with the banks, we do this with every business, well, mostly actually with business, with the government. The PR, let's say, relationship is not that good, but it's important that we have partners, and you have become a partner of ours in throughout history, and the relationship will develop, and companies understand that if you talk about challenges and if you talk about solutions to those challenges, the company is better off. This is something that was very well put by Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan, when nobody wants to talk about a certain topic, actually it decreases the credibility of that company. And you've always, I've had you live the last time, and we've talked about the certain behaviors of some competitors which are wrongdoing towards the customer, and you acknowledge them. You didn't say this is not happening, because if you would have said that, your credibility would have decreased. But you also came up with a solution. This should not happen. Please write write to us in the debt association that you are part of. This should not happen. And people, when they hear that, because it's normal that it's not a very people-friendly business, yeah, what you're doing. So that's why these two key areas are very important. And your studies, of course, and I know that you will publish a new one on 2011, of course. I look forward to reading it.
Yes, absolutely. We have it ready, so hopefully we'll see each other very soon. Thank you very much, Diana. I don't know if you have a couple last words about Money Channel that you want to say?
Of course, we are the only business channel in Romania, and our major challenge, and you help us here, is to educate the people. Business-wise and also economic-wise. We have very technical topics. This is the financial world we live in. But on the other hand side, we try to explain it as well as we can. That's why it's very nice that we have partners like you do, and relationship, building this sort of a relationship. And I look forward to having you next time.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day then. See you next time.